So you're going to join us on a trip to one of our clients who has just had a new piece of building or a new office built they're inside a big barn, inside the barn where the electrician has run the cable in. They've run the electric cable, and they've also gone ahead and run all the low voltage Cat 5, Cat 6 cabling, but they haven't terminated because it's inside a comms cabinet, which is in a very small place. So we're going to terminate the front panels, put in some modules, put in some face plates, and then we're going to go into the comms room, wiring the cables into the comms room and test the network so that new office space has internet. And then we'll probably be back here at some point in the future to pop a Wi-Fi access point into the same little new office so that it broadcasts Wi-Fi to the new part of the building. Should be fun. Enjoy. That one's clear. Nice. Nice. Oh, those screws ain't gonna fit. Those ones will, though. I take it his desk's going in the middle of the room, is it?
So, yeah, his desk will go across here.
Yeah. I hate it when people have been in my box.
Don't tell you that's the wrong bit.
No, I know. I'm measuring.
It's whether we can do it in the dark.
I can do it in the dark and blindfolded.
But yeah, they got £800-900 drones.
Yeah.
I mean, got 3, if not 4 drones.
We bought a filming drone, so specifically for filming.
Yeah.
And it's stable as anything. It just sits there. I've flown it through my office and and it films in good days. It's really good. Hey Christopher, how's it going? So what we're doing is we're mounting RJ45 sockets in a double gang faceplate in a floor where they've run a Cat 6 cable. I'm going to run them in here. We'll then go and terminate the other end in the cabinet. That'll be a tight little squeeze because it's a small cabinet. And then we'll test. And we'll go.
So there are a lot of places on these on the floor
then? You get it more in serviced offices. You get it more in places that are building themselves and they know where their desks want to go and so forth. Because if you bury them into the floor like this, they're kind of out of the way. You're not stuck to, but the problem with having them in the floor is that then you get stuck to only using the desk in the same position that it is. Can't move much from this area, otherwise you end up with cables dragging across the floor.
So how many terminations have you done?
In my life?
Since you started in
It's in the thousands, if not hundreds of thousands. An actual termination is finishing this end and the other end of the cable. So every single cable you run, you end up having to terminate. Every single cable you create, whether that's an Ethernet cable or a cable run, you have to terminate both ends. So, I don't know, too many. And luckily, even though I said to a certain engineer back in the office, please make sure my kit bag is prepped and ready for networking. My kit bag is not ready, prepped for networking. But luckily, I have some spares. I'm missing 2 tools from my networking kit. And they're 2 tools that I use quite a lot. So I have a little black one of these. This is a cable stripper. This is this cable stripper. This is the spare. The actual one is in the office still because somebody didn't put it back in the kit.
But you see how steady that is?
Yeah, they're really steady.
Yeah.
They just pan their way in.
But I mean, like, even one of the pictures, like that.
High def, yeah.
But
Brilliant.
even when you zoom, right?
Yeah, they are good, that is for sure. We've bought lots of camera equipment actually over the last year, haven't we? So says the cameraman that just wants more and more and more.
I just spotted this on the internet.
Sounds familiar.
Sounds very familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of money, but yeah, I can do this and this and this with it.
Yep, that sounds extremely familiar. That sounds as though I'm just listening to Chris's voice, is what that sounds like.
Now, the only thing I don't know, and I should check, and I need to sort about it,
is where they put it in the comms room.
yeah, have they drilled the hole in the roof to drop it into?
They're freaking better off. You told me it was, I think your message was, can you come and terminate cables? They're in the comms room already. Was your work?
Well, I think they're at the comms room, but don't necessarily know they're in the comms room.
Got a drill?
Got it.
Good. Alright, better go and check the comms room then, better me. Yeah, is there a skip around?
Yep. I can only see any wire, but we have got a hole in the roof.
I can see a hole in the roof. Is those black cables? No, they'll be grey that are coming through. We've got ladders up onto the roof.
Ladders to the roof.
No,
That's a good start.
that's a real good start. Oh, but he wouldn't have come across the roof, would he? Because he's under the floor. Or did he go up the wall?
No, he was up the wall, he was coming up the roof.
Let's wander along. It's not made for tall people, this. Right,
You got a little bit.
so that's like a quarter of what was up there. Drop you over that. So we just ran the cable across the roof, and now I'm just neatening up the cable so that I can then, they've got a patch panel with some spare spaces, so I'm going to unscrew the patch panel, pop the patch panel off, patch these cables into 4 ports. But I'm just making sure I've got enough cable before I trim the end.
What's the scariest cabinet you've seen? You've gone to a lot of places and you've seen a lot of cabinets. What would you say was a one which made your heart go a little bit?
I think any of them made my heart go a little bit. It's the one where we went to site and we spent all day on site and we literally ripped out their entire comms cabinet, shut down their entire business, stripped the whole lot and made it neat.
So for like a cabinet install, like one like behind you, how long would you say that would take to...
Depends what's going in it. Doesn't matter about the cabinet itself. What it matters about is what's going in the cabinet. The one that we did, it's got to be beginning of last year, maybe the year before, beginning of last year, was a full rack cabinet, 5 full rack switches, 6 patch panels, 2 rack mounted servers, and a partridge in a pear tree. And they take a while to cable. If you pre-cable stuff, if you pre-put stuff in place.
You turn the phone service off, Dan?
Nope, I haven't touched the phone service, I haven't been anywhere near it.
Dead.
I haven't been anywhere near it. I'm just here trimming cable. What? Just your phone's gone dead?
No, the whole system.
It's all fun and games.
What happened?
Trying to knock it out again in a minute. They got knocked out. Could have been jolt on a cable, could have been anything while we were poking cables through. So I just restarted their equipment. Got them up and running. All good.
When in doubt, restart.
Yep.
Routers, do they have to be restarted every so often?
You should. Clear the caches and stuff. It's always good to restart equipment.
So how often would you say?
Normal household, do it monthly. Business, have your IT department do it weekly or fortnightly. Close the caches. Just so you're aware, you might have a drop. Because I'm just going to take one of the panels out to wire into the back of it. All right?
You're going to blow it up?
Yeah, maybe. Just so you're aware. If it breaks, it wasn't me. It's not that one. It's that one. My network tester in the black network tester in my kit bag. Again, was meant to be in the kit bag because that's part of networking. Now I don't like being late for stuff. I also don't like arriving to site with half my kit missing. Especially when I've asked for it to be done.
So do you enjoy going on the site or do you prefer it in the office?
I prefer staying at home. That was not the response you wanted, was it? I like site work. Site work's good. I like office work. It's both the same to me. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter whether it's on site or not. Certain site jobs I don't like doing. I hate dragging cable. I don't mind terminating. I hate dragging cable.
You still find that every day is a school day as well?
Every day is a school day. Well, not so much on site anymore. There's not much that I haven't seen now on site. So random on how people randomly put together that they shouldn't do, but nothing over the top.
Whenever you go on site and you're in IT, you find you're struggle to leave, there's always something else.
So it used to be, back in the day there was always something else, and usually you'll find, as you would have seen, and you guys out there at home would have seen, on any of the site videos we've been on, the people that we go on site videos usually have about 4 other things for us to do. But by standard now, not so much anymore, because in the early days when we were taking over their networks, yes, but now we've been running them for a while. They're at the level we want them. Houston, we have a problem. They don't have enough ports in their switch to take 4 new cables. They don't have enough to take 1 new cable. So I can put 3 in, and then we're going to be missing 1. They've got a spare pew. Is that a spare? No. Yeah. I can't see because of the light. I think it is. You wouldn't get away with using that one. 8 port, yeah. So you don't have enough room in your switch for 4 ports.
Right.
So, and you're going to need 1 of them in the phone. You've got 1 port left in the phone switch to put a phone with power. What else can I do? You got any little Ethernet cables?
Sorry?
Have you got a box of Ethernet cables? We used to leave a box. You used to have a little,
Ethernet cables?
yeah, you know, like the cables that go from PC to the little yellow ones. I'm wiring into the patch panel, back of the patch panel.
Yeah.
In this switch, we've got no ports.
Yeah.
We've got 1 here, which is this is your phone system. Well, it's not your phone system. This switch just powers your phone, gives it power.
Right.
Right, so we can plug the phone into this one.
Yeah.
We're then going to have to go into the router, which is not ideal, because you don't have spaces. We've used them. You got box cables?
Down there. In the computer box of things.
In the computer box of things. Or would you believe there ain't?
Really?
Ah, is Brian stealing them all?
Yes.
Okay, I need 4 in that case. Is he a thief?
That's telephone, that's internet to door.
That's
That's fine. I need 4 of them.
I ain't got 4.
4 short ones. No, no. Like this one. It's all right. We'll send
There's a box.
No, check.
What are you worried about foil back for? As long as it's inside the building.
We're going to offer internet to.
Yeah, well, put them on my accounting bill.
We'll go for a really long one. Fine. I got long. Yeah, I got long one. I'm sorted. Yeah, I'm just testing the new tester out to make sure, because it should pick up remote number 3. Didn't read the instructions, honestly, don't know how it works. And it's not my normal kit. throwing stuff at me now?
No, it can be arranged for a small thing.
Don't think that's the wire heads. Straps. You can help me by packing my network kit properly. So I had no cable stripper, my black Maplin's cable stripper, and I currently have no network testing equipment. No, the red network testing equipment, not that piece of kit. We have a red one with red ends, the one that we use on site all the time in the black bag. So no, I'm gonna send Chris. Can you go and find the network? You know what I mean by the network testing kit, right? Yeah, the one with the red bit and the red ends and all that bit. Find that testing kit for Chris coming back, would you? All right, bye. Bye.
Wi-Fi?
No, not yet. He's just told me I can order one.
What? Not yet. How long roughly?
What day are we on? What day are we on? Wednesday. Order it today, it'll be here tomorrow/Friday.
Tuesday.
No, tomorrow/Friday, and then I'll fit it next. Yeah, I'll program it. I've got all your config, literally program it. The only problem is we've got to run a cable. So we'll just come in, two of us, we'll throw a cable, drop it down the hole, plug it in. You know what you're not going to have though?
Plug it into the floor, and there's no cable up for the roof.
Yeah, that's brilliant right there. Let's do that. I love your idea.
We've done without cable, haven't we?
What are we not going to have?
We haven't got, I'm stealing the last 4 ports in there for these. You're not going to have a port for me to plug the AP into.
That's what I said to you. You said don't worry about that one.
Yeah, no, for for these, yes, I'll find them, but for the AP, you haven't. Your old man's not going to like me. He's got to spend some money. Which way round's your desk going? You're facing that way. So technically, you only need 3. So if push comes to shove, Brian doesn't want to spend some money because he needs to buy a new piece of kit. I'll nick one of these from the other end to do your Wi-Fi. Let's see, will I get it first time? Probably not.
Oh, we've got red light.
Yeah, there you go. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna sort out the network cabinet, screw things back in. Yeah. The internet hole. Tested, network all works. We've marked the port that's phone that's got PoE because they don't have a full PoE switch here. Tested all the ports, know that there's internet running through them. They're good to go. We screw in the patch panel. I'll shut up and give them that back. Take the cables.
Let's go have a quick scan.
You're a pain in the arse. No, what you are. You know that question you asked me, Chris?
Yeah.
About getting off the site? Yeah.
How big are they? They're just like the coffee cups.
So it depends what I put on. If I put a disc or a standard with antennas, if we're going to put it outside external, we like out here, we want one with antennas.
That's what I was thinking.
In that corner.
Yeah, if it went in that corner.
On that wooden, on that wooden beam there. Tell you what we'll do.
Well, I was saying, if it's out here and outside, then that's going to cover this bottom.
It'll cover all of this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because we're having issues with our diagnostics.
Which is why
because you need Wi-Fi. Well, you're going to have Wi-Fi so that it sorts your dome.
Possibly this week, early part of next week.
Yeah. So we're just looking at putting in Wi-Fi and where we're going to put in Wi-Fi because they want to cover this entire area with Wi-Fi and also some of the front office, the new office where we put network cable in. So we were going to put it on the roof outside, but they're going to use that as storage, so they'll end up crushing the AP and we'll end up replacing it. So we're going to come here next week, we're going to run a cable and we're going to drop an AP in and test to see where the spread goes for the Wi-Fi to know exactly the best position for it and then whack it in position.
Right, and it says it's fine.
Spell checking, proofing, yeah. You've got it right. But yeah. Alright. See you later on, Brian.
Which is what I used to do. But there's no.
What are you looking for?
Oh no, there is desktop there now.
Desktop.
Now there's desktop.
Now pick what file you want it for. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See you later.